Shame on him. Choose another question.
The sparring during question period is largely driven by opposition MLAs grilling government ministers. Now, BC Conservative MLAs will be the ones setting the agenda. But some of John Rustad's choices for critics are facing criticism themselves. Anna Kindy, a Campbell River-based physician and addiction specialist, has been tapped to be the health critic. The NDP pounced on that appointment, pointing out that Kindy has opposed COVID-19 vaccine mandates.
And she's somebody who's a vaccine skeptic who has previously spread misinformation about vaccines. She's donated to the Freedom Convoy.
Kindy argues she's not anti-vax, but believes people should not lose their job if they choose not to get vaccinated.
I think the Freedom Convoy came as a sort of, a pushback to sort of mandates that were actually, in some sense, unreasonable, right? So do I regret doing this? No, I don't.
BC Conservative MLA Brent Chapman is the critic for Transit and ICBC. Premier David Eby says Chapman is one of the Conservative MLAs he will not work with, following Chapman's controversial comments on social media. One post from 2015 called Palestinians inbreds, while another seemed to question mass shootings in the U.S. and Quebec. Rustad says all caucus members were given either a critic portfolio or House duty.
With regards to Brent Chapman, he was elected with the largest percentage that anybody's ever been elected in that riding. So he has a right to do the job as an MLA. He has the right to be in Victoria and to have a voice in Victoria.
Rustad has also created a new portfolio called Parental Rights and Sports to be led by Mandeep Dhaliwal. Former BC Liberal turned BC United Press Secretary Andrew Reeve says Rustad is trying to send a message.
This isn't new for parties to make something of a political statement in the naming of their critic portfolios.
The BC Conservatives campaigned on ending sexual orientation and gender identity policies, or SOGI, in schools. In April, Rustad proposed a private member's bill that would force publicly funded sports teams to use biological sex to classify participants. It would effectively ban transgender athletes. The bill was quickly voted down. Rustad would not say if he plans to reintroduce that bill. Katie DeRosa, CBC News, Victoria.